I'm living my best life. Yeah, yeah. I'm living my best life. Made a couple ends.
We are doing a DIY this week for anyone trying to be crafty at home in their free time. Very simple, very cheap, very easy. I got all of my supplies from Dollar Tree. I'm just gonna do a little quick run through of the things that I have, but I do have a step-by-step process for the project that I am doing today on my website. I'll have that in the link below, and then it will be located on the DIY page. So our project for today is going to be making pine cone flowers. You can find pine cones at your local craft store like Michael's, Hobby Lobby. My dad usually, he just goes out in the yard and he'll just find a bunch of pine cones. So we decided to come up with this craft of how we can actually make something out of the pine cones. And I am a person who loves flowers. So why not make a pine cone flower arrangement, you know? Kind of different, kind of cool. So we're gonna show you how we're gonna make that today. And then just a heads up that we will be getting into the painting side of the pine cones. We've picked out some colors: yellow, pink, purple. He painted them silver so far, and blue. So we'll just have a different arrangement of colors to paint on these pine cones. You'll be able to check out any information or where I got my supplies from. Like I said, I got them all from Dollar Tree, but you can get very crafty on your own. Now, one thing that I will say, what I do have on there is wooden skewers that we'll be using for our pine cone project today, but I actually had to get metal ones because they didn't have any wooden ones in the store at the time. With coronavirus and everything, I guess everyone's trying to barbecue and have a great time, so they took all the wooden ones, but that's no problem because we can still do this project with metal skewers as well. You can actually use wooden skewers and they'll be just as fine. So I'm just gonna walk you through what I have here. This is going to be placed in the bottom of my bin to basically hold and support the pine cones. This is just a practice pine cone that I did just to show you what is going to be the finished product. So this right here is the metal skewer. It can also be a wooden skewer like I was saying earlier. Wrapped it with some floral tape that you can get from Dollar Tree. Green is the best look because it just gives off like that natural stem look like a flower would be, you know. This is what I created so far. So what this is for, this is going to go in the center of this to basically hold it in the pot. So what I also did, I got all my supplies from Dollar Tree. Again, Dollar Tree. This is going to go on top of this, if that makes sense, in the pot. So you won't be able to technically see the styrofoam when you have it at the bottom of there. It will basically just go on top like this, just as a decoration. And this is basically what, it's decorative shred. So if you want to get crafty, you can change the color, you can pick different colors. This is located in the decoration part of the Dollar Tree store. So when you're getting like birthday bags or birthday stuff, it's in that little corner. So that's for later. And then I have this tray that I'll be putting my different, if y'all can see that, it's kind of light. Y'all can't see that, sorry. But it's just like a little tray that I can just put my little paint in each little one so it doesn't get mixed. Like I said, this is a pack of 6. They are located in Dollar Tree. Like, you can't go wrong with Dollar Tree. I'm trying to tell y'all this, okay? So they also, just in case you need any of these supplies, they're all located there, okay? Screwdrivers. You can get screwdrivers from Dollar Tree. You can get super glue from Dollar Tree. You can get, I got this fancy little cup that I'm gonna be sipping my margaritas later in at Dollar Tree. So I'm just saying, Dollar Tree is like your best friend. We'll be using the screwdrivers, and I took the smallest one and just personally made my own hole at the bottom of the pine cone so that I would be able to insert my metal skewer or wooden skewer into the actual pine cone itself. Now then I also took some super glue that I got at Dollar Tree and squeezed it into the pine cone where I just made that hole. After I did that part, I went ahead and just placed the metal skewer into the pine cone, and then voila, that's it. I mean, it's very simple and easy. But once you get that process done, I just leave them out to the side. You can paint the different pine cones of like whatever color arrangements that you like. Today, my dad and I will be working on this project together. What I have here is some water that I'll just use to clean my brushes off periodically in between the little painting process. But that's just there for that purpose. This right here is what we'll be using to wrap the metal skewers or the wooden skewers with, just to give it that floral look, like it's actually like a stem, if that makes sense. So that's what we're using that for. The super glue I use at the end of the skewers just to hold it in place down here. And then once we wrap it around, I also go ahead and glue it at the top so it doesn't fall off. But once we're finished with that, we'll automatically go ahead and place the skewer into the pine cone. So that's not really a difficult process either. You guys can pick your own vase. It doesn't have to be a pot like this. It can simply be a nice vase that you have already. The thing that I have inside of it, you can really find at Dollar Tree and the floral aisle as well, and they'll have different sizes. It doesn't have to be this big, but you can also cut this down to the perfect size of your vase as well. By all means, go ahead and use whatever you feel is the best to use for your project and what you feel more comfortable with. So for example, like I said, I'm using metal skewers today, but wooden skewers is something that I did recommend on my website. So if you prefer to use the wooden skewers because they're more easier for you, you can, but you can also use the metal ones. You can find a lot of these projects that I'll be doing on my YouTube page on my actual website as well by going online to my DIY page and just checking out the step-by-step process of the project that I'll be showing on my YouTube channel. Things that you guys can use in your everyday free time to just get crafty. Make for someone, make for your loved ones, make for your brother, make for your friends. Do what you want to do. Make it for who you want to make it for. You can make it for yourself. I would love to see how your projects come out, and you can post your own project in our DIY page that I have on my website. You can just show us, explain what you did, what color scheme you used that you'd like that was best for your project. And we would love to hear, we would love to see that. I'll even throw some features of any projects that you guys participate in on my YouTube channel so others can see as well, because we're all about supporting each other and through these hard times, because honestly, I want you guys to have something that you guys can do in your own time for fun with your family members, with your loved ones, with your significant others, whoever you name it. You guys can go ahead and get started on this amazing project. I'm not gonna have you breaking your bank to sit here and make a really cool project.